The classrooms are empty. The halls are quiet. This year, our schools don't look or feel quite the same. COVID-19 has ravaged our communities and our education system.
From an editor's perspective, what is it that you're looking for in a news story that you're going to give somebody the okay to kind of explore and develop?
The first thing that I have like 4 really general categories on what makes a story newsworthy. So you might just want to jot.
Right On Sports has embraced this challenging moment head-on by continuing to offer kids stimulating educational programs, even if they look a little different.
Shout out to you guys and Eric, what you're doing for these kids. I think it's such an important piece.
Now, more than ever, students are eager to find inspiration and connect in a way that excites them for their future. Right On Sports helps these students find their voice. We help them build confidence. We help them to strengthen their writing skills using topics they are passionate about. We help them to discover their authentic selves.
My name is Odalis Garcia, and I am a junior studying music education at NYU.
I'm Sean Harrington, freshman at Western Orange High School.
Elon Joseph Lakes, I'm a senior at Newark Academy.
My name is Waleed Richardson. I am a sophomore at Stockton University.
I'm Nia Caesar, and I'm a sophomore at West Orange High School.
My name is Caitlin Fallon. I'm a sophomore.
My name is Aziz Richardson. I'm 17. I'm a high school senior at Science Park High School.
I didn't exactly have like the best relationship with writing. Like it was definitely something I did, but it wasn't really something that had much meaning to me.
In one word, I would definitely say intimidating.
So before I went to the Right On Sports camp, my writing was all over the place.
It was so difficult to focus. I'd always get distracted by my phone, or I'd think, oh, what's the definition of this word? And then I'd search it up, and then I'd find another word, and then it would just be a really bad rabbit hole of nonsense that I'd go on.
Writing was hard for me back then because I wasn't so interested in the topics that we had to write about.
My experience at Right On Sports was phenomenal. I really loved it.
I always found that really cool when the athletes and stuff would come in, because I feel like I always looked up to those type of people, and the writers too.
Not only did I improve my writing skills, I improved communicating with my friends. All those new friends I made there, all those fun activities I get to play with them was so much fun. I felt like home there.
Having teachers that would help us and guide us when it came to writing, but also just with attacking the source, analyzing it, started in those Right On Sports classrooms.
I always liked writing, but I didn't like that I had to write about the specific thing that they wanted me to write about. So being able to pick what I was interested in just made me want to do more research on it, and I learned more about it even though I was already interested in it. So I felt like it made my writing that much better.
You're writing about sports that happen now, sports that you're passionate about.
In a public school system, you don't get one-on-one attention. And in Right On Sports, because of our wonderful 4-to-1 or 5-to-1 student-teacher ratio, each student gets attention.
You spend the day, you write, you learn, you talk to the interns. I feel like the interns were definitely a big part of the experience because they're kind of like big brother, big sister figures that you see. You're like, hey, I could be that someday maybe.
Right On Sports doesn't feel like school. It feels like more of a environment where they're nurturing you instead of saying, oh, you did bad on this assignment, or this didn't make any sense. What does this mean? And then they just give you a grade on it.
It was just loose. It was free. Like I could do what I wanted basically.
You're learning while you're playing. So what student doesn't like that?
Seeing a kid stand up and say, my name is Byron Yake, and ask an athlete or a news person or a journalist or a broadcaster a question, a good question. We teach them how to ask good questions.
Right On Sports has definitely influenced my future in the sense that I just write a whole lot more now.
After Right On Sports, it felt so much easier to write something for a long period of time than sitting down, because it helped me focus. I could put on music and then I could just sit down and write actual good stuff.
Such an amazing program, and I feel like not only for myself but for other people, it really changes the way you view writing, and it makes you want to do it.
Because Right on Sports helped me with gathering information, analyzing sources, describing them, putting it in your own words, those small things, those add up. And so if you're able to write a paragraph or a page or two about something, it can definitely develop into 20 pages.
We're filling a gap in the educational system by providing a special kind of education, using something that kids love and are passionate about. It can be something else other than sports. It could be music, it can be movies, it can be theater. It's theme-based education.
Give to Right on Sports because it helps students like me have a brighter future.
Because it changed my life.
You're helping students like me become articulate and intelligent professionals.
Your support helps me make my writing my own and be confident in what I have to say.
You're helping students like me become more confident in themselves and their abilities to write better.
I said, I'm going to become a teacher, and it's all thanks to the staff and everyone else that was there.